Good afternoon, my name is Maria Carolina Almanza, and today I'm going to present my research proposal. The impact of repetition in English pronunciation on 5th grade students from a public school in Sincelejo. So, here's my introduction. English pronunciation continues to be a major challenge in EFL classrooms, especially at the elementary level in public schools, where oral practice is often limited. In the context of the Institución Educativa Normal Superior de Sincelejo, many 5th grade students struggle to pronounce basic vocabulary words. These students often rely on Spanish pronunciation rules, making it difficult for them to express themselves clearly in English. This study aims to explore how a simple structured method, daily repetition drills focused on pronunciation, can help students recognize and produce English sounds more accurately. And now, here's the question that guided my research. It says, how does the use of pronunciation drills with repetitive patterns impact the pronunciation of vocabulary among 5th grade students at Institución Educativa Normal Superior de Sincelejo? Next, we have the general objectives and the specific objectives. The general objective says to evaluate the effect of daily pronunciation drills using repetition of vocabulary pronunciation in 5th grade EFL students. And for the specific objectives, we have three. We have to design and implement a cycle of pronunciation drills based on vocabulary repetition. Second, we have to observe and document the changes in students' oral accuracy and confidence. And finally, to assess student progress in pronouncing basic English vocabulary through recordings and classroom activities. Next, the context in which the research was conducted. So, the current curriculum at Institución Educativa Normal Superior de Sincelejo does not emphasize pronunciation drills or oral activities. As a result, students struggle with pronunciation, which affects their ability to communicate in class and understand spoken English. And now, what makes this study important for the English teaching community? It addresses common pronunciation difficulties in public EFL classroom. It promotes daily oral practice through simple, low-cost activities. It helps students build confidence and fluency in speaking. Supports inclusive, communicative teaching aligned with the school's goals. It contributes practical insights to English as a foreign language teaching in under-resourced context. How is progress to be evaluated? The assessment is going to be through an observation checklist, student recordings before the intervention and after the intervention, a rubric for pronunciation accuracy, the teacher's file diary, and student self-assessment. For the methodology of this study, it must be said that this is a qualitative exploratory action research in a classroom that contains about 30 students from the 5th grade. The materials to be used are flashcards, pronunciation scripts, vocabulary list, audio recordings, rubrics, a file diary, and an observation form. And finally, we have to conclusion. The results showed a positive improvement in students' pronunciation and oral confidence after 3 weeks of repetition-based drills. Students participated more actively and showed greater interest in speaking English. This research offers a simple, effective strategy that other teachers can apply in similar low-resource classroom to address pronunciation challenges early on. There is also the reflections. So repetition may be simple, but it builds real confidence in young learners. Small, consistent challenge in teaching can lead to a noticeable progress. Adapting method to local context makes learning more meaningful. This proposal reminded me that speaking skills needs a much focus as reading or reading in EFL platforms. Finally, these are the reference I use for this research proposal. Thank you for watching my video. Have a nice day. Bye bye. Good afternoon.